Sales culture is one of the three main modules of i3 Teamworks, the other two being work culture and office culture. These three modules address almost all the important issues faced by business owners and the management in running a business. Let me start to introduce sales culture and why all business require this. Sales is one of the important functions of any business. Without sales, a company will be unable to survive or to turn a profit. Regardless of how good your product is, sales have to happen. It's an important aspect that needs to be managed well. If your sales team has the correct sales culture, then the business will naturally have higher revenue growth. So, the key to revenue growth lies with what kind of sales culture will your sales team adopt. I am sure you've heard about CRM, Customer Relationship Management Systems, which are essential databases that house all information relating to a customer. It is good to have because information is readily available. However, what are the common shortfalls of such systems? The first problem is that salespeople complain about how time-consuming it is to key in data and update. Most of these complaints are valid. Good salespersons will be the first to appreciate how good CRM will benefit them by providing comprehensive customer information and transparency. With i3TW sales culture, it's possible to update whenever you have a moment of free time, directly from the user's smartphone, considerably reducing the amount of time necessary for updates. All data saved within the i3TW sales culture system is encrypted. Without the correct key, any information obtained will only be visible as garbage. Only a super admin assigned by your company or the salesperson's immediate superior is able to see the salesperson's data. Nobody else is able to view it without given the authority to do so. Finally, only declared devices are allowed to access the system. Therefore, even if a salesperson were to give their password away, logging is impossible on any devices other than their own. The bridge between your customers and your company is the salesperson who handles the account. It is important to maintain good relationships by keeping in touch with customers at regular intervals. Now, with i3TW sales culture, managers can see a complete list of all customers, and to identify which customers have not been called upon or visited for over a predetermined period of time. If this time period is set into the system, salespersons will be reminded of it. After the customer is called or visited, the system will log this information, even with GPS location tagged if required. Salespersons can now update as they visit customers by clocking in and out of meetings and updating their notes as the meeting concludes. Search for customers directly from their phone and click to call. As such, the data and time of the call is automatically recorded. Remarks may be input as soon as the call concludes. If any opportunity arises during the call, a sales lead can be created, and the sales pipe is updated. It's that simple. If a salesperson is dealing with numerous customers, it is only natural that some will be forgotten and could be wasted on repeat calls. This is where the scorecard function comes in. Not only will it allow managers to set daily targets for their salespersons, but it will help to ensure that calls are all logged and recorded so that they may be referred to when necessary. It's a combination of guidance system and time management. With i3TW sales culture, sales managers are able to make more accurate forecasts. In traditional situations, with numerous salespersons in the field, doing monthly sales reports are both time-consuming and are difficult to keep current on a minute-by-minute basis. Now, your salesperson updates all opportunities in the sales pipe and notes their progress from initial contact through negotiation until close of the sale. However, prior to this close, the salesperson can categorize the sales as manager focus. This will allow managers to see at a glance and to decide whether any assistance is required to assist with closing the sale. When asked why a salesperson can perform, there is no shortage of excuses that can be thought up. Managers need tools to identify the weakness of each salesperson and address such issue immediately. Managers are there to provide sales coaching and the correct strategy. He or she might be able to convert a salesperson to even better performer. In i3TW sales culture, there are comprehensive reports to analyze each salesperson's capabilities and their shortcomings, so that the appropriate sales coaching and correction strategies can be applied in an effort to improve performance. Customers are the core of any business. It isn't good business practice to rely solely on old customers either. Salesperson should consider prospecting for new customers an integral part of their job function. Another design element of i3TW sales culture module is the ability to help in the search for new customers. Through its extensive customer database, which can be sorted using multiple criteria to help identify the correct prospects to focus on. Managers can view the prospects that their salespersons are assigned to, and what progress they have made. Being a centralized database, losing customers due to the departure of salespersons can now be avoided. The main things that sets i3TW sales culture apart from other CRM software is simple. It is a cloud-based service. As such, anyone in your company is able to access it from anywhere. Almost everyone now has a mini computer in the form of a smartphone on their person. Your salesperson doesn't need to be in the office to update. They are also able to access their customers' information, such as when the last visit was, the topics of discussion, and even when the last phone call was made. Salespersons can also be reminded of their appointments, or to call customers who they have promised to follow up on. Instead of crisscrossing a city and getting stuck in traffic jams, sales meetings can be pre-planned using GPS maps to minimize traveling time. During calls, update calendar with meeting schedules. Visitation activities can be updated live while checking or out. In any daily life of a sales professional, there are chores of activities need to carry out. The question is what to do. Ask AI, a module to help sales professionals to give you a list of who to call and who to visit. Any customer is one click away to initiate contact.